Am I the average? Am I the average for not giving $2,000 to my aunt who stole money from me and my dad? Okay, so check this out. I'm 20 years old and I moved out and cut contact with all of my family other than my dad and my two brothers who had moved out years before all this. Now my aunt, who had stolen money from me and my dad, is asking me to give her a $2,000 loan. I said no. And now my dad is getting a bunch of hate from all of my family about how I'm such an evil person for not giving my aunt money and that I didn't know what she was going to use it for. Like, ugh. Here's all that happened and why I cut contact and refused to give her any money. Okay? So, I had a house fire when I was 12. I lost my mother and brother in it. The house that burnt down, my parents didn't own that house. My aunt bought it. My parents paid rent plus all the bills, and my aunt didn't get house insurance. We thought she did. So we got no money, nor the decision to keep the house up. During this time, my dad was in surgery, so he was healing at the hospital, and I went to go live with the aunt who bought the house for us. That same aunt tried stealing me from my dad, as in trying to get custody over me, and she lost. After my dad got out of the hospital, we went and lived with a different aunt, and we had my other aunt start a GoFundMe, and we raised a lot of money, but the aunt who started it stole most of the money from it, only giving my dad half. When we found out, we moved from my other aunt's house to an apartment, and we moved to a house where now I've moved out, and I'm in college and I live in the dorm. So with all this being said, am I the average? Just a few other things before I go. The reason why my dad hasn't cut ties is because he's worried it will backfire on him, and he wants our family to be able to ask him for help. And the reason why my aunt came to me for money is because I was like a rug. I let people walk all over me because I felt no self-worth when I was 12 to 18. And because I hadn't talked to her in 2 years, she thought I'd still be easily manipulated and the same person. So, am I the average? Let me know.